What is going on there, Reject Nation? We got ourselves a special look trailer or something that people were sending me saying that this trailer is awesome. It's only like a minute long, but I'm sure it's going to generate some thoughts. If you all can leave a like, please do that. That'd be very much appreciated. Doesn't take too much work on your end. We are going to be going to the Thor Love and Thunder premiere, so excited to see what it's all about. We'll make sure to subscribe and click that notification bell to get notified when our instant reaction and honest thoughts review is up here on the channel. All right, guys, let's see what's going on.
Asgard!
Corner, he's gonna do a speech.
Wow.
You're afraid. Scared.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Thor!
My friends, times like this, we need to unite, come together. I'm sorry, Meek, it's very hard to give a rousing speech with the noise.
Oh god, we're gonna die.
New Asgard.
Traxxer.
This is my vow. All gods will die.
That seems a bit dangerous.
This
Whoa!
Marvel Studios' Thor Love and Thunder. PG-13. Tickets on sale now.
How exciting.
Nice.
Experience it. Only in theaters July 8th.
Sounds like a combination between Heath Ledger and Scotty from the first Star Trek movie.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, it's exciting.
I didn't expect to hear Gorr do a voice like that. I can't wait to see the versatility of Christian Bale's Gorr here, because I feel like the trailers are mainly showing us like those real menacing moments, those creepy horror moments with the character. But this is Taika Waititi, and as much as people might not want to hear it, I imagine there's going to be some individuals out there who go, I don't want them to ruin Gorr and make it like a goofy thing. I don't think they'll make Gorr necessarily goofy. However, I think there will be some type of layer or element of humor. But on the flip side, I'm so used to seeing Christian Bale be an incredibly serious actor, and I hear like from what the other actors have said about working with Christian Bale in this movie that he still did show up pretty much in character, embodying the role. And I don't really associate Christian Bale with doing like comedic stuff ever. He can be funny in some roles, but even in those funny roles, he's still a pretty serious actor. So I like the idea of seeing him kind of finding the humor within the villainy of this character, you know?
Yeah, totally. I mean, I feel like as long as they don't take him and turn him into a joke, some element of contrast-based humor, I think, is appropriate. And I think, yeah, it would be a lot of fun to see Christian Bale embody, because he's already, like, from these glimpses we got, looks so menacing, terrifying. You know, just these images we see of him rending, like, we know the threat level. And so here, while, you know, everybody gets a little wary and up in arms about Marvel humor, I feel like, you know, that was actually a nice little, you know, seasoning for me in this trailer. And then, you know, among a bunch of really badass images, I mean, they really honed in on so much of the really cool and really striking action that's going to take place in this movie, and it looks like a very sprawling and expansive movie at that. And so while you do have Gorr to look forward to, you also have like so many other things, it feels like.
Yeah, I mean, unlike the Thor Ragnarok movie, which still felt a little bit more of the fantasy realm with kind of a sci-fi tone to it, this really feels like a space adventure.
Yeah,
it seems like they're going across different planets and dimensions and just going all over the place, so it feels very apt to continue that whole you know, Asgardians of the Galaxy thing at the very top of this film. But I do have this pause right here. I wanted to read this. The whiteboard. Asgard, Korg, get the popcorn out. He's going to do a speech. See what's happening here.
Direct quote.
You're afraid. My friends, it's times like this we need to unite. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Meek's blocking it. Okay, I see what's going on there.
Lightning bolts and stars and Mjolnir.
I think that this film actually has a little bit more. The scale of this, the scope of everything that it's going to be exploring feels just so much more grand. I'm really loving a lot of the moments that we are getting with the Guardians of the Galaxy, and they're so sparse in these trailers, but I feel like they will be ultimately substantial. Maybe they won't be in it throughout, probably just like the first act of this movie, or maybe the first half of this movie, but I can't tell if they're gonna be in it for 10 minutes or 30 minutes. It seems like it's somewhere in between there, but I like the idea of them being a part of Thor's transformation process early on in this film.
Transformation.
There you go. The transformation process in this film, because, this is taking place, right after Endgame. And we're going to see him physically change. So I wonder if there will be some type of commentary about physical change in the form of being confronted with the identity of Jane's mighty Thor.
Oh, yeah. I mean, too, because you also have him shedding his gamer Thor weight and things like that. So there's a lot of physicality baked into the role, as well as then the contrast of change in Jane and everything. And there's so much to play with. And I love that you have these bits and pieces that are like weird little character quirks or character physical attributes that are also sort of being honed in on and used for more than jokes or more than just a quick gag or a quick sight, based reference or something like that,
I just can't wait to see Chris Hemsworth's ass in action.
I know, man. We gotta get some cheek dancing. We gotta get a little twerk on.
First PG-13 Marvel movie for partial nudity.
Oh, progression. We're progressing big time. First Eternals, man, with that very, very low-key love scene, and now this Thor butt.
Well, I mean, we can go there, but any little hint of gay stuff, well, there's too many parents who have to give their kids a giant lecture about what the hell's going on in this goddamn universe. All right, guys. Well, what did you think about this footage? Yeah, I know we haven't been covering like a whole bunch of the footage, but hey, I guess we're slowly dialing that back. Or we're just so busy covering other shows and stuff. Guys, leave your thoughts down below. Subscribe, click that bell. Last but not least, let's do a...
The mighty Everett Pixel Might Baker. Everett Pixel Might Baker. I like to think, we got so many buff godly characters in this movie coming up, and you've got, might in your name. And I always think to myself at first, like, oh yeah, Pixel Might, mighty, strong. But I like to think now that maybe your name is ironic, like maybe you are a really scrawny guy, maybe you don't lift much, maybe you don't get out that often, but the strength of the might of the Everett is in your character, my dude. So no matter what you look, I don't even know what you look like, no matter what it is, you are mighty of spirit, my guy. You are mighty of character, and that's all that matters. You have been here for so long. That shows dedication. That shows loyalty. That shows, questionable taste. And all of those things come together to form the unique being, the godlike presence that is you, my friend. So stay healthy, stay humble, and hey, maybe go out and do some lifting, man. Get some sick gains, get jacked, get yoked, man. Get ripped, get boosted, get thick with 4 C's. You know what I mean? Love you, buddy. We'll catch you next time.